Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? It's Wednesday night again. And let's see who's in the chat. We've got Troy Sutton. And then there's Rebecca Touched by Yarn and Bobby of Petite River, Jean River Homestead. And we got Joe Jacobson. Well, there's my buddy Chris. How you doing? From Adventure Awaits and Plywood. Plywood's everywhere now. I'm starting to see him in the homesteading channels. Lone Cross Scotty. Lone Cross Scotty. I'm not sure if I recognize that one. And welcome. Thank you for coming in. There's a Shade Tree Cook. That's James Hall. And Paleto Creations. Well, thank you everybody for coming in tonight. We got 11 people, and I'll start telling my stories in a little bit. So, not that there's not any stories really. It's just about my broken back. So I don't know how much I can stretch that story. I am from the Homestead Channels. Lone Cross Scotty. There's my Ann Dale. How you doing this evening? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, it was last Wednesday. I had my chiropractor appointment after that, the Thursday. And man, he cracked spots that I didn't know were capable of cracking. And he just about put my head on a swivel. Makes my neck ache thinking about it. But it was good. It was good. It felt good for a day and a half, and then it all popped back out of place again, which is, from what I hear, kind of common. Sometimes you have to go in a few times before you can get it straightened out, and boy, did it. I had it done Thursday. The rest of Thursday and Friday, I was thinking, wow, that I don't even feel my back. Maybe because it was numb. But it hit on Saturday, and it has been on, off. I don't know when I'm going to get up or if I'm going to move or something and pop that sucker back in place or out of place. Right now, it's feeling good enough to be sitting here, but we'll see. What is other people's experience with chiropractic and their wizardry? Manipulation of the spine. Yeah, it was interesting, and he got every single vertebrae from my sciatic all the way up to that last vertebrae in your neck, and I can't remember what that one's called. The vertebrae of death, probably. That can never done chiropractic, huh? Cervical. Oh, is that the name of the C1? Yeah. Anytime you see it on a diagram, it's red for inflamed. Hey there, Shoop Woodworks, Wood Shop. The Shoop's Wood Shop. And there's the Moose. And anybody else that got in here that I was missing when I was blabbling? No, it looks like I got them all 17. All 17 of you. So the link is in the top of the chat. Anybody who would like to come in and Maybe we'll talk about what people are doing for Christmas. Although, well, I don't know if I'm going to be on next week, but I probably will be. I think MT Homestead said that they were going to be on, so I guess I can't not be on. I don't know. I was wondering how that was going to work. There's some people saying they're not doing it that close to Christmas, but I might as well. It's the eve before Christ's birthday. And what better way to spend it than with your friends? Let's see. LJ's in here. I didn't see his thing yet, but yeah, he did. No, he didn't. How you doing at any rate, LJ? You know what? If you had a video up today, I didn't see it. I was doing something. I was thinking, I should look and see if he's got a video up today. And then I forgot to check. But I don't think I saw one when I looked earlier. So one of us is slacking. Either you didn't put it out or I slacked on watching it. You did? Well, I'll have to watch it a little later. Play-Doh Creations. At least that disorder has alternative values. That disorder. Are we talking about neck disorder? Oh, degenerative disc disease. So my back is pretty bad. Sorry to hear that. Lone Cross. Lone Cross, what is your name? Your first name, so I can call you by your name. And Shoop, what is your name? I am horrible with names. I'm surprised I know the ones I do know. Scotty. Oh. My bad. It's right in your title. Because I was calling you Lone Cross. But I do that kind of thing too. Bill. Shoops is Bill. I do that stuff all the time. Everybody on this in the chat knows that I have those little brain fart moments. I guess we all do to some degree. Or William. He never ever calls me by name. Yes, I do, Bobby. Sometimes I say both. I say, there's Bobby, Petite River Homes. Red. I always screw your name up. But it's Petite Jean River Homes. That's Bob.
Long time no see. How you been?
How you doing?
I'm alive. Yeah, I was just gonna mention on Lone Cross Scotty. He had alliterative value with that degenerative disc disease. Yeah. So alliteration is the repeating consonant sound, like Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Stuff like that.
Jesse from Lazy A's got us to put your name in a. I know where I saw that name in my what section of that? What section is that in your analytics that says people who have mentioned you? Yeah, I do know that name.
Yeah, Todd calls me out for coming on the panel. I'm not sure why Todd isn't up here yet.
Yeah, why isn't Todd up here yet?
Come on panel, Todd.
First, you didn't give out announcements for your show, your video, and now you're not coming up.
You wanna.
Yeah, you do. Might not be here next week. No, I probably will be.
On Christmas Eve?
I don't know how many people are going to want to come up on Christmas Eve when they're with their families and stuff like that.
Just people trying to avoid their families.
We'll play it and see how it goes.
Yeah. So, do you have any fun Christmas plans?
No, our family is just happy to be with each other when we see each other and stuff like that.
So, if you have
The
fun Christmas
Christmas.
plans, it's because you don't like being with your family. Or?
I'll see my parents tomorrow or on Christmas for sure, and my sister. Maybe not on the actual day, but around that day. And then my nephew or nephews, I don't know, both of them are coming. They're coming on the 4th, so we'll probably definitely do a Christmas-like celebration with that. I'm sure my sisters put up a tree. We didn't this year with my mom being sick, and then right after she got done being sick, I ended up with freaking back problems, and it just hasn't happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm desperately trying to get myself back into working on the house, and just seems like there's something stopping me every time I turn around. Last thing I want to do is be up on a ladder right now.
Because of the weather or other issues?
My back. We were talking about backs earlier.
Yeah, makes sense. Shoop's apparently going live tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Cool.
And Andale Homestead asks, how's your mom?
Somebody put his link up there if they would. How's the mom doing? I haven't seen her in a couple of days because of my back, but my mom and dad both got in the car and went to the store today. Mm-hmm. So my dad said she walked out of the house and jumped in the truck by herself. So I guess that's pretty good.
Jumped?
Catapulted, jumped right in there.
Pole vaulted?
And she got in it by herself. And that is a King Ranch. So you have to climb it.
Yep. Yeah. Todd posted the link for Shoop's Live.
Very good. Thank you, Todd.
And so I think I've mentioned before, but we have some fun plans for Christmas. Apparently, because we don't like just spending time with our family, we have to have fun plans.
You have to have activities.
But
distractions.
so we have I've got the Southwest Companion Pass that expires at the end of this year. So we decided we needed to get one more a little bit more value out of that. And so I'm taking the family on Christmas Day because that was the least expensive day to travel. We are flying to San Diego and then returning on Christmas Eve. So that should be fun. Or not Christmas Eve, on New Year's Eve, sorry.
I never thought about
on Christmas Day and then return on Christmas Eve. But it'd be a long trip.
Most people want to be there already. They don't want to be flying on Christmas Day. So I guess that's good.
Yeah.
Maybe even New Year's Day.
Yeah, and there's a musical that is going to be in San Diego that my daughter loves. And so we thought that might be a fun little surprise. So the girls don't know that we're going yet. We'll have to tell them ahead of time just so they can properly pack and everything. But we were considering just telling them Christmas morning and then getting on the flight that afternoon. But we'll have to give them a little bit more advance warning so that we make sure everything gets packed properly because we've got some medical supplies and other crap to worry about. So make sure we're not leaving important stuff behind.
Let's acknowledge that Leanne Gunther is in here. Welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you in.
Oh, had you not already acknowledged her?
I saw her come in, but we were talking and I held it in my head until I saw that you had a break in your voice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I said hello earlier before I got on the panel. But speaking of the panel, where's Todd? seems like he should be.
You pressure him. He's not coming in. You blew it, buddy. I was gonna come in. No, I'm not.
Funny. Lucky you, In-N-Out Burger. We actually have In-N-Out Burger here in Idaho. So, and I don't really go to it that often. I think I've only been there once since they've opened up. But part of the reason for that is that the lines were so crazy, and I, on principle, refused to sit in line in a fast food joint for an hour plus. So when they first opened up, the lines were just crazy. So I think I've only been once, and it was at, like after midnight. And so the line was basically nil. So.
Man, one thing that was brought to my attention is when you talk about lines and people being crazy for being in those lines. I've seen some situations where either Tim Hortons or Dunkin' Donuts and the lines out onto the highway. That's freaking crazy. What is in that stuff that people have to have it that bad?
I don't know. But there are lots of other ways to get donuts. So, yeah,
I'll stay home a little. Well, if I had to leave my house for work, I'd just stay home a little longer and make myself some coffee.
Mm-hmm. And Plywood had a broken voice once too.
That's because I said you had a break in your voice, so I said hi to Leanne.
Yeah, my voice used to break a lot back when I was like 12, 13. Thankfully, it doesn't break as much nowadays, but sometimes at choir practice, it still breaks here and there. But need to keep my throat hydrated.
Man, I didn't last in choir for too long.
Yeah, Todd has a good point that Plywood should jump on the panel.
Yeah, I've never seen him on a live, I don't think.
Oh, really? Yeah, I've seen him on lives a few times. He's been on panel with Mike is Making Stuff and I think probably a few others. But yeah, jump on in, Plywood. Everyone's doing it. All the cool kids anyway.
Speaking of chorus in high school or elementary and going into junior high, the kid next to me was a jerk anyway, but he says, "You keep singing like that, I'm going to tell on you." That was the first sign I knew that I did not know how to sing.
So he thought that you were intentionally singing poorly?
Intentionally a really crappy singer.
Mm-hmm. You have to be really good. You have to be really good.
Grade chorus.
Really bad.
And the instructor had me sing solo, and I quit the next day.
Funny.
That's why he did it.
See, from California, In-N-Out was your go-to. Now you're in Arkansas. So, have they announced a location in Arkansas? You say that's it's coming soon. I think there are at least two In-N-Out locations here in the Boise area that I'm aware of. One in Meridian, one in Nampa. Maybe there's another one actually in Boise too that haven't noticed. Now I'm gonna have to look it up.
They just built us a Sonic, and I don't believe I've ever been to a Sonic. I don't know anything about Sonic other than hearing it on commercials out of Buffalo or something.
Okay.
Sonic, is it any good, people?
All right. Yeah. So apparently there is an In-N-Out in Boise too, near the Town Square Mall. So, what was your question, Brian?
Sonic.
What about it?
We just had one built in our community here.
Mm-hmm. And the question is?
I've never been to one. I don't know anything about it. I see that they have car parking areas that you can deliver your food to your car.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can.
I know about it.
Yeah, it's not terrible. They have a lot of drink options. So if you're into, various flavors of beverages,
Yeah.
then that can be nice. But the food, I'd say, isn't as good as other places. But if you're hungry, it can still fill the spot. Yeah, and Dale Homestead says
Good. The main attraction was just to skate out to your cars.
yeah, I don't think they skate at the Sonics I've been to, but
I looked it up on YouTube and I saw some videos of people skating at a Sonic.
it has been a while since I've gone to one.
It could be old. They could be old videos, like heck, you could see some videos from 15, 20 years and they could look like they were today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so let's see. Tennessee just got in and out. Memphis is coming soon, so Arkansas should be soon as well. Okay, so nothing announced yet.
I remember our family when we lived in California used to go to A&W. We were just talking about that, my dad and I, probably because we were talking about the Sonic. But A&W was one of our go-to places in California. We used to live there.
So Shub say they still do it in Tennessee, and Andale says they used to skate to your car. There was a drive-in restaurant in Boise when I was much younger called Rocky's Drive-In, where they had the waitresses skating to the car, and so that was a fun novelty back then. But they have since closed down. So.
Oh, it's probably become a liability to have them doing that, so they don't do it anymore.
Well, I think they closed down because they weren't getting nearly as much business after they opened their diner.
I mean, any of those. There were several businesses that did that.
Oh, sure. I think part of the issue is you've got to dedicate the real estate for the cars to park there, and where a drive-through is just much more. It can produce a lot more revenue per square foot because you're constantly moving the cars, whereas someone comes and parks, you deliver the food to their car, they might eat there, they're taking up that spot for a lot longer period.
People just go through the drive-through if they see that it's full.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But, if you've got a parking lot, in theory, you've got a similar amount of real estate taken up by someone who's eating at the restaurant, but you don't have the capital intensive purchases in order to put in the ordering equipment, to be able to call in and order your food or whatever. So Jeff Killian is in the house.
Good evening, Jeff. Hope you're doing well. I keep forgetting Brian lives in California. Yeah, I did till I was 10 years old.
Mm-hmm. What part of California?
Southern California, Placentia.
I've heard of Southern California.
There he is. We didn't scare him off too much.
Oh, sweet. Todd is on panel. And
I gave up.
Thanks, Todd.
You gave up what?
Is this? There we go. Okay, now I can still see the chat.
All right. All right.
So how you guys doing?
Good, and yourself?
That
Todd's here. I'm getting out of here.
I pop up, Roy takes off.
Hi.
has nothing to do with your appearance. I promise.
Yeah, nothing at all.
The Todd show now.
Hey, Leanne. So, man, today's been a rough one.
So well, I guess I won't ask you what you made because people should go and see what you made. Figure it out for themselves.
No, I say, and today was a rough day. I had a so last week I was doing an X-ray room install, and this week we're tearing out a really old MRI. So been there pretty much all day. Left at 8, about an hour and a half from the house. On my way home, the wife calls. She got a flat tire,
Hmm.
and then I realized I'm kind of a bad husband because she didn't know what to do. So so I told her, drive slow, get home. She works on the base, so she's not far from the house. But then got home, I took her out there and taught her how to change a tire if she ever has to, and I'm not around.
Hmm.
So from there, I was up pulling cables for the MRI. Knocked
You
my
pulled-
sunglasses off my head, snapped those in half.
Jeez.
Been a rough one.
Oh, it pulled it off your head?
What's that?
Is that what? How did they break again? What did you do?
They were on my head, and I was on top of a ladder, pulling cables,
Hmm.
and hit them, and they fell to the ground. Snapped those.
Ha!
Just I'm getting too old to be up on ladders and then down crawling on my hands and knees and then back up and back down.
There's plywood.
Hey, hey.
There he is.
Only the best dads get promoted to grandpa.
Exactly, yes.
I have yet to be promoted. And I'm
I've
kind
been-
of glad about that.
Been promoted 4 times now.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, he's got a great video with the grandkids riding the 4-wheelers, right?
No, that was at my neighbor's house, and those people were just visiting over there.
Oh.
They're
thought that was your
wannabe
grandkids out there.
grandkids. They want to be your grandkids.
Yes, yes.
Were those your 4-wheelers?
No.
Oh.
Now there was 1 or 2 that belonged to my neighbor, or should I say part-time neighbor,
Oh,
because he doesn't live here.
Oh.
Well, plywood with you've never been up on my panel, so you got to tell everybody who doesn't know who you are.
I believe I have been.
What?
I have been on your panel.
Have you?
Yes, you just forgot.
Wow, I really suck. I can't believe I can't remember somebody being up on my panel.
Well,
Sure that maybe
just because you suck, we won't hold that against you.
you know what? Maybe I think I might vaguely. Maybe you were in vertical rather
Well,
than
Plywood,
horizontal.
when he normally comes live, he's lost in the woods wandering.
Yes.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember if it was you, and it probably was, that you came in and your screen was all scratchy and everything.
Well,
That could have been. I don't know.
in spite of Brian's terrible memory, why don't you tell us all about yourself anyway?
Yeah, some people don't know what you do on your
Hmm.
channel or what you do in this community.
Well, on the channel, in the community, I don't do a whole lot. I watch a lot of YouTube videos. But,
That's part of it. I mean, we're not all just creators in these chats.
right.
We are
Uh,
also just subscribers. Even us creators are just subscribers to other channels.
I was going to make me a little workshop, but since I couldn't lift both arms over my head, I decided to have one built and delivered. So it is not exactly where I wanted it. So I have to get some electric in it and then insulate. And then I got a trailer full of woodworking tools.
Oh, very cool. Sounds like me. I have the tools, I have the space, I don't have any of it set up. None of it's organized at all. Never has been.
Yeah.
Partly
Well, Brian,
because
you're just now releasing fall videos, so
that's
Well, now,
why were you in shorts? It's freaking winter.
since I don't have a lot of current content, I'm taking old videos that, they may be 13 years old.
I did watch a recent one. The video isn't that recent, but maybe you posted it recently about the bumper jack, and
Yeah, that's an old one.
yeah, so that was entertaining. I was not familiar with the concept of bumper jacks.
I don't think I've ever seen a bumper jack actually be used. I've always just had the regular floor jacks.
Well, that's nice.
I know
Most
what
people don't carry floor jacks in their car, though.
I've honestly never had to lift a vehicle. I've never had a flat on the road or watch. I shouldn't have said that.
That's right.
I could easily do it. I just never had to. I've changed tires for regular reasons, such as getting new tires.
My wife has changed tires,
You're
but I don't
obviously a
think
much
she'll
better-
do it again.
Obviously, a much better husband than Todd over there.
Yeah. Hey, my wife can do it now.
I don't care that you're on the side of the throughway.
Yeah.
My
You can do it now.
my wife
Well,
does check the oil and water and such on a daily basis in her car.
Yeah, I'm not going to try that. That's.
Yeah, Shoop says he's used bumper jacks to break down tires. Jeff says bumper jacks is all we had years ago, and Rebecca has done a lot more than just change tires on a car.
Well, Jeff's wife's got AAA.
Yeah, which is probably better than having AA.
Yes.
I really think that everybody should have a basic skills to do anything, really. That's what I hope our parents are teaching the kids these days is basic life skills.
Yeah. There's a
Yes.
couple things I did want to show. So I know some of you might have seen Troy's short that he did. So I went ahead and picked one up, Troy's Bar Run Forge. I don't think he's in here tonight, but he makes these copper angels.
Yeah,
So
I've seen him make them on his channel.
Yeah.
Is that what did you do that one yourself?
No, I bought this from him.
You bought it from him. Okay.
Yeah.
I was say that.
So,
I don't want to.
thought that came out real nice. Got this for the wife. She really liked that.
Very cool.
Are you using that as an ornament for the tree?
That's what it is. And then this is what I made.
Okay, I saw the thumbnail for that. Yep.
Just a little tree ornament.
What's that made out of?
That is maple and purple heart.
Mhm.
Turned out nice. I mean, I saw the thumbnail and I see it there. It turned out really nice. I'll have to watch the video how you made it.
And these hooks have really gone downhill lately. I don't know if anybody's bought any of these things. Like, I mean, there is no strength in that thing at all. Just wimpy.
Got to forge your own.
For sure.
I've got enough hobbies. I don't need to start forging.
What do you do for a living? I forge Christmas ornaments.
I just forged the hooks for Christmas ornaments. That's
Yeah.
not the actual ornaments themselves.
What temperature do you have to get those up to bend them?
No, we got a couple packages of them, and just ornaments been falling, and just had a couple of the older ones. The older ones are a lot stiffer. These new ones.
Might have to buy some wire and just twist a couple of them.
No.
I don't like them because they always get caught backwards or something like that, or all stuck together, or they annoy the.
I've made the important decision to let my wife handle the decorating of trees, and I'll get the tree into the house. You know, it's an artificial tree. I'll get it into the house, set it up, and let her do the rest. Because when she wants me to decorate, it does not go well. We've learned from sad experience that I don't do it how I'm supposed to do it, and so like it's just way better for our marriage if I don't try to decorate the tree.
In our
so I'm not
defense,
usually
we were
dealing with hooks.
unsupervised.
What's that?
In our defense, we were unsupervised.
Well, whether supervised or not, I think sometimes supervised is worse because then like, oh, this isn't the right spot. You want me to move it 3 inches this way? Oh, okay. No, it's not the best.
James suggests using baling wire.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'd be tougher.
Or paper clips. Yeah, paper clips.
Paper clips make good.
Yeah, even a paper clip would be better than these. I don't know. I don't even know where we got these.
You can always go to the farm store.
Over from 50 years ago. It's still stuck in the bottom of your Christmas ornaments.
What was that, plywood?
Oh,
You can go to the farm store and get some number 9 wire.
I'm not familiar with number 9 wire.
Nor am I.
It's kind of heavy.
Let's Trade Paint is in here. Good evening. Thanks for coming in. Is there anybody else we missed?
I don't know.
I think we're all caught up.
So how many of you are like me in that you've got a video that you should have edited a long time ago and haven't?
I bet you
I don't edit.
a long time ago as I have. I've got videos that should have been let out 5 years ago.
Well, I wasn't thinking that long ago, but yeah, I think you've got me beat on that since I didn't even start my channel until a little over a year ago, I think. So
Yeah, I pretty much decide on what I'm going to do on Friday, make it Saturday, edit it Sunday, and
then you're done.
release it Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'm not
so I
saying
made
that's a
this-
good strategy.
Yeah. Yeah. So I made this watch display case for my son as a Christmas gift. I finished it probably a month ago, and I did live videos for each of the stages that I was doing, and I was intending to have that released quite some time ago, but I finally opened up my DaVinci Resolve to start the editing process earlier today, and then I got on here. So
I wish I could do videos that didn't require editing.
yeah, that's part of what kind of got me a little addicted to the live streaming, because especially with the vertical view, I'd get a lot more views, and kind of the adrenaline rush of seeing 100, 200, whatever. Not the kind of numbers that Todd pulls in, but pretty significant for me.
Todd's doing pretty good.
And
Yeah,
getting
I haven't been
thousands-
live in a long time though.
Oh, you haven't?
Yeah, but you've been doing
No.
pretty good with your content videos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I've
and
been
so
doing all right.
doing those lives, it's you get the adrenaline rush, and then when you're done, you don't have to edit anything, so it's like, oh, this is great. But so it's kind of funny because on my channel I started with exclusively long form videos, and eventually I kind of started doing some lives, and then done a bunch of shorts, just taking little 15-second clips in the YouTube app from lives and other long forms. And haven't really done much in the way of long form videos for a while. So Shoops hit 1,000 subscribers in 4 months and 4 days. That's great.
Yeah.
I
I think
often
they're
wonder
over 2,000 now.
how my channel would have done if I hadn't ever done lives, because back in the beginning when I was doing, before I even started doing lives or even going to meetups or anything, I was getting 200-300 views on a video. Now, I mean, I still get higher view. I have some that are 1,000 up to 7,000, but as a regular, steady numbers that I typically get, I've not been getting them like I used to on a steady basis.
How about you, Todd? What are you seeing on your videos? Are you getting similar views to what you have in the past? Higher, lower?
No, decrease. There's a bunch of the YouTube gurus that are doing videos about it now because I think it's across the board. Everybody's seeing less views.
Yeah, I've seen something along those lines, but
yeah,
I know on mine, that I haven't released a lot of long form videos lately, but the ones that I have released, I've been very disappointed with the view counts on them.
yeah.
And I know I've talked about that here before, so I won't bore you guys too much with that again.
Oh, Gillums is in.
Yeah, he didn't come in with his typical hey. He just said full house.
Trying to be sneaky.
That means he gets the night off, I guess, right, Johnny?
How are we going to have the the beautiful exit if he's not on the panel? With all the lights and everything.
Last week he bailed as soon as the button got hit. Click, gone. I didn't even see the strobe. No strobe or nothing. Gone. Right, Johnny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Todd, what about your holiday plans? Anything fun?
Just hanging out with family.
So nothing fun, huh?
No, just keeping it simple. I was
staying near home and
So I was lucky enough that I now have my folks are now moved in next door to me.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, cut a hole in the privacy fence, put a little walkway, and we just go back and forth. And
sorry to hear that, Johnny. Feeling under the weather.
Oh, Johnny is okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get better, Johnny.
Yeah.
But Plywood, you're coming down to San Diego with us, right?
I am? Wait a minute. Is that in California?
Yeah. Yeah, you're coming to California, right?
I don't think so.
Any fun Christmas and holiday plans?
No, but I'm not going to California. I'd run out of gas first.
You are allowed to fly. Hopefully the plane wouldn't run out of gas.
Well, I don't know. I heard something on the news about that. California's going to have a problem with older gas stations. The privately owned stations, they're all closing.
Huh. Hadn't heard anything about that.
They don't have $2 million to rip the tanks out of the ground and replace them.
Oh, is there a new environmental requirement?
Yes.
Mm.
And
that's how they get rid of the little guys.
yeah.
Come up with something that they can't do.
They had a special loan for the owners, and the ones that have put in for the loans have never got any feedback from them, and now it's so late, the stations are already closing. They can't get it in time. And you're talking a few years, and they haven't found out if they're even eligible for the loan.
Any kind of businesses in California have a hell of a time trying to get permits and stuff going through.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's
I was just
terrible.
thinking, if there was ever a topic that would summon Johnny, this was it.
He's not feeling well. You can sit there. Sit there and listen.
Yeah, I actually when I think I talked about this on a previous panel here, but I was looking at an electric car as a rental there, but the hotel doesn't have a charging station.
Yep.
And then I wouldn't have to worry about the whether the gas stations have the appropriate environmental protections on their tanks, but sadly the hotel does not have a charging station, so I did stick with the combustion engine.
Hmm.
Yeah, Johnny's doesn't have California in his travel plans ever.
Yeah, that's off my list. There was a time when I wanted to go back to California to visit just because I grew up there, and no, I can see my house from Google Earth app.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll visit for you. You don't have to.
I have a sister that lives in Lancaster, California, but I won't be going out to see her.
It was 513 Comanche Drive. I'm gonna go get it.
Todd, have you been to California?
Yeah. I was stationed out there for a while.
Okay. What part?
San Diego.
Okay. All right. So, any tips for when we visit?
That was so long ago, I couldn't give you anything.
Okay, that sounds fun. We'll do it.
I really don't remember a whole lot
That
about
was,
that.
that was what, 95? And then I left from there, went to Japan, and never looked back.
Is that with the Navy?
This in 85 and 88 were the only two times I've been back since I. Oh, no. No, it was 95 and 98. Poverty tour.
95, 98. So,
Supposed
yeah,
to
you were in
end.
California same time I was.
What happened to plywood?
I don't know.
Looks like he turned off his camera.
I
There
turned
we
on
go.
my camera.
Shame on you.
I was giving the smooches to the wife. I didn't want everybody looking at it.
Ah. Plywood's getting some action. All right. So, yeah,
It's about
poverty
the only
tour.
action I get now.
Yeah, going to Moab instead of San Bernardino because of the pushback. That should be fun, though. I lived in Utah for several years and never made it to, I think, any of the national parks. So should have made more of an effort since they've got, Zion, Bryce Canyon.
Poverty Tour, I think that's what, Pole Barn Garage? Is that his channel?
I'm not sure who spearheads that.
I think that's who it is.
Johnny can probably tell us in the chat if he's feeling well enough. Don't want to
Plywood,
overly
you thought
tax him.
about what insulation you're going to use for your shed?
Yeah, PBG, he says.
Pole Barn.
I don't know. I have a bunch of 2-inch styrofoam, but I'm not sure if I can use it or not.
Why wouldn't you be able to use it?
Well, because it has wafer board attached to both sides of it, and it's been out in the rain and the weather for several years.
No, don't use that.
I had to get all that off first.
I wouldn't even risk it because if you leave one speck of mold or something in there, you're done.
Exactly.
It's not worth it. Well, one way to do it, it's not the only way to do it. You could put regular batted insulation and then put that Silotex on the inside wall. under your drywall. That's the way I did it, and I've done it before. I think this barn was done that way, and this barn's like an igloo. It holds its temperature really good.
Hmm. Yeah, I
Let's
use
go.
regular bat insulation in my shed, and I don't know. I may be tearing that out.
Hmm.
So do the bats like it?
Well,
They
you
seem
spray,
to.
you know,
Hey,
you can,
Pilato, you're not the only one with a couple one-liners.
Hey, I
I've used
appreciate some other contributors.
spray foam insulation works very well. I did the whole
That's what I was
vineyard.
thinking about shifting over to.
I did the whole vineyard farmhouse over there in spray foam, the whole house, with the exception of the ceiling. I would not suggest you spray foam your ceilings because if you get a leak, you won't know where it is. You won't even know it's there until it's. That's what they say. If you get a leak in a spray foamed roof or ceiling, you won't know it there until it's ready to crumble.
Mm.
Johnny's
So you mentioned,
asking if anybody ever dropped their phone in a portable outhouse toilet.
No, but when I was 12 or 13, I went to scout camp, and we had the outhouses, whatever, and they dug out the pit for the refuse, and I'm leaving the outhouse, and I see this gentleman who is pulling out his wallet, and he was throwing dollar bills into the toilet, and then he pulled off his wedding ring and threw it down there. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, well, I dropped a quarter down there, and there's no way I'm going down there for just a quarter.
Ha ha. You set us up for
When I was 16 or 17,
if
there
he's
was
asking a question like that. What did you do, Johnny?
when I was 16 or 17, there was some article in the paper said there was somebody dropped their spectacles at the roadside rest, and back then, of course, they were all outhouses. So, that was that. He tried to reach in and get them and fell in. I had to call the fire department to get him out. And I heard later that he was up to no good in there with a like a 13-year-old.
Oh,
And
Jeez.
the little boy went and told his uncle, and they went in and took care of matters.
Oh, was that how he ended up in the toilet?
Yeah,
Mhm.
his glasses had nothing to do with it.
So
You couldn't
Well,
see
they might
shit.
have beat him into it.
Us
Glasses
glasses.
might have made it there first, but he followed.
yeah. Johnny was in one yesterday and heard a thunk and a splash. iPhone 15s gets me up to my elbow in it. If it was hers, it would have stayed.
Ooh. Did it cause any damage?
We can only hope.
John. Oh, John. Remind me never to look at pictures on your phone.
Hey, sometimes you really have to get that establishing shot.
That's okay. You keep your phone.
Johnny's
He
just
should
really
be up here
dedicated
telling
to
that story.
videography.
Phone worked fine. I don't know if there's enough isopropyl alcohol to fix that, though.
Yeah, don't. I need something stronger than alcohol.
Yeah. That's just that just killed the conversation.
Johnny.
Well, we'll switch directions back to military then. I was in California at Fort Ord.
Where's Fort Ord?
Over next to Seaside in Monterey.
Okay.
I did most of my career in Japan, other than came back to Hawaii for shore duty, and then in Iraq, then back to Japan.
I did not serve. I was a dependent at the time.
Oh, okay.
The blue water works pretty good in them, huh? Was your hand blue up to your elbow? Where did you go to rinse that off? Wash that off. I could just imagine how bad that was. Oh my God.
Funny.
I could just imagine if you were there, you probably would have recorded it, Brian.
That was priceless. Priceless. You better have got some footage of that. You have to do a reenactment. Yeah. Okay.
That's great.
I forgot how I asked that question. He said yes to.
The last time y'all were together, what was the title of that one? Johnny Takes a Dump or something like that?
I have to come up with some other kind of dump perspective on that one. Watching and
Looks like Bill's back.
came out with a blue arm. Oh my God. I would love to have been there for that. I would have so had that as a short. That's my phone. This phone in his hand. All right, it's 11 o'clock. I want to thank everybody who came into the chat and my moderators for protecting my channel. And thank you to Paleto and Todd and Plywood for coming up on panel with me tonight. And we'll see you next week, which is Christmas Eve. Next week, Wednesday, 9 o'clock Central. Bye for now.
And we got a punny on here in the chat.
Who? What?
Joe Jacobson says, I
I
think
still-
it's punny to have Plywood on panel and on a live.
All right, people. Good night. See
See y'all later.
you. Bye now.
Yeah.